A very good afternoon, folks. Mio Adlan here once again for your daily dosage of hot issue. What's for lunch? Okay, today's Wednesday. Hope you guys had a very good long weekend. Yes, we had a bit of a weekend previously, yalah, because like Sabtu dengan Ahad, okay, itu standard your weekend. And then kita ada hari Isnin. A lot of people are actually taking those days what you call it, those days free because of the public holiday that we have just celebrated yesterday. So we do hope that each and every one of you had your good day, had your good weekend, a bit of a winding down. A bit of you guys obviously went out, merentas negeri, visiting family members from wherever they are. So hopefully, everyone back home is all safe. Everyone back home is all good, is all fine. And apa yang penting is that you guys are actually taking care of yourself in regards of not bringing back COVID-19 to your family members. Okay, that's very important. All right. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a few things. I'm gonna be alone today. Yeah. Yes. No, it's not. Some people do have plans. I mean, like we can't deny that. Ada kadang-kadang perkara berlaku di mana kita perlukan lebih perhatian on certain things. Hence why I'm actually together with you guys throughout the whole day today. So it's a bit, up on the up and up. But yeah, we'll give you the best that we can. I'll try to give you the best that I can in sharing the latest news out there on whatever it is that's happening in Malaysia specifically. Okay, let's kick things off. All right. As we all know, a lot of people in Malaysia, actually more than about 90% of adults in Malaysia they have been fully vaccinated. We're talking about double vaccination for the ones yang kena ambil double dosage, as well as the one yang ambil single dosage like ACTnow, for instance. So 90%, more than 90% of Malaysians are fully vaccinated adults actually, and we are very much gearing up in getting our teenagers, ages between 12 to 17, to get themselves vaccinated as well. Because why? We want to make sure that everyone out there is protected. Everyone out there has this sort of perlindungan, as I said, for you to make sure that we are fighting. Or we have enough tools as much as we have to fight off the COVID-19 virus. But unfortunately, there are still people out there who are quite adamant yang sangat-sangat tidak mahukan vaksin. Okay, you can class themselves as anti-vaxxers. You can class themselves as people who don't believe in the vaccine and how it works and how it should work, so on and so forth. But it is very important that we have true facts. We have true information about this matter and not just simply say it because you feel like it. Hence why the first topic that we want to talk about today is anti-vaxxers making it difficult to us. And this is actually being reported by our Minister of Health, KJ, Hari Jamaluddin, the other day, in saying that KJ tells police to speed up action against annoying and dangerous anti-vaxxers. Now, okay, let me put out this straight. What has been established or what has been reported to the media, what has been reported to the people of Malaysia is that KJ doesn't care that you are anti-vaccine. KJ doesn't care that you don't want to take the vaccine because of your own personal beliefs. KJ tak kisah kalau you memang berdegil, tak nak ambil vaksin, tak nak pergi PPV, tak nak pergi dapatkan suntikan vaksin ini, sebab apa yang KJ bisingnya, the thing that KJ irks the most, as much as I am to be honest, is that he is so annoyed, as well as other Malaysians, I believe as well, that these anti-vaxxers are actually sharing fake news. Now, this is the matter that is so difficult right now, so important for us to highlight, is that the government will continue to make life difficult for those who refuse to get vaccinated against COVID-19, because these guys, orang-orang sebegini, diorang sebenarnya bukan sahaja anti-vaksin, bukan sahaja tak nak ambil vaksin, tapi mereka menyebarkan berita-berita atau informasi-informasi yang tidak benar, yang tiada kesahihannya. A lot of people out there are very much researcher. Seriously, right now, everyone out there, everyone at home are pretty much a reporter. Because why? Every single thing that we read, every single thing that we come to know about, especially whatever it is that you read on the internet, more often than not, you will share it. You will have opinions on it, and you will stick to your opinions regardless of whoever it is that says otherwise. Itu masalahnya sekarang, the world of advanced technology, the world of advanced social media presence, and so on and so forth. A lot of people are sticking to their guns, even though they may not have the true facts with them. And to reiterate balik apa yang dipublish, what was reported by the media in regards of our health minister, we will make life difficult. Ini dia ditanya a bit on the nonchalant kind of thing. We will make life very difficult for you, kata dia, if you are not vaccinated because you choose not to. And the health minister added, this would not apply to those who have valid medical reasons for not being vaccinated. And he also hopes that the authorities can expedite investigations and prosecutions against anti-vaccination groups, because they are sharing false news. They are sharing fake news. Okay, like it or not, ladies and gents, para penonton sekalian. You know, when you talk about this thing, especially how internet works, if you know how social media works, if you know how the internet actually works, ini kita lari topik sikit, but I feel like I need to share this with you guys. Whatever it is that you read on Facebook, contohnya, you know, you read an article, contoh yang terbaik, anti-vaccine. You have doubts about, vaccines. So you find an article on Facebook about anti-vaccine, about how vaccine is harmful, and so on. How Facebook algorithm actually works is that after you watch the first video, dia akan recommend you, Facebook will recommend you to read another news about how vaccination is bad, and so on and so forth. And you will be in that loop, in that cycle of ever so believing that vaccination is bad for you. Itu masalahnya. Because why? When it comes to vaccination, when it comes to any news for that matter, once you're on social media, once you're on any of these platforms, more often or not, the algorithm behind these platforms is that you will keep on looking and looking and looking at the same kind of news, similar kind of news all over again, because those news interest you. Because contohnya, kalau I cakap one day yang I suka colour merah, I pergi dekat Facebook, I cakap I suka colour merah, I akan dapat banyak artikel yang akan cakap merah is good, merah is great, merah is superb, merah is awesome, and so on and so forth. Takkan keluar yang mengatakan biru is great ataupun green is great, because algorithm Facebook tu dah faham I. It understands me in what I want to read, and unfortunately, it will skew my opinion towards that and that alone. Itulah sebenarnya when it comes to anti-vaxxers and how social media is actually influencing their particular mindset. And some more lagi, the government has no intention to cause hardship to the people and the problems that they're facing who are against COVID-19 due to their attitude. That's what the Prime Minister said. But it is also needs to be reiterated that actions will be taken kepada mereka yang share all of this false news, all of this whatchamacallit, fake news kind of thing. It was also even reported that orang dekat social media ni, orang yang cerdik pandai saya rasa, they are sharing news on social media that KJ, yep, Hadi Jamaluddin, our Minister of Health, Menteri Kesihatan kita, he's wearing 4 different types of bangles, gelang gelang, gelang bangles, to prevent him from getting vaccinated menggunakan kuasa syaitan. Na'udzubillah min zalim, ya Rabbi. Again, I mean, yep, we're living in a modern age right now. And as much as I do believe there are some outer forces out there, kadang-kadang, yalah, lagi-lagi untuk orang yang beragama Islam, you percaya kepada qada dan qadar, you percaya kepada malaikat, you percaya pada syaitan dan sebagainya. But when it comes to these kind of things, don't you think that you are threading that line a bit too wide? Okay? Ini dah mula masuk syirik tahyul dah sebenarnya untuk you mempercayai ada kuasa-kuasa dekat luar sana, kuasa gaib, kuasa magical, if I may say so, protecting one from getting the virus. And I love actually how KJ actually responded to this particular statement. I'm wearing this 4 bangles to represent the 4 different vaccinations that is available in Malaysia. Dia kata dia ada CanSino, dia ada AstraZeneca, dia ada Pfizer dan juga dia ada Sinovac. That's how he responded. Kudos to you, KJ, for sticking to your guns in really responding to these people in putting away all of the doubts of how people are thinking. I mean, again, like it or not, at the end of the day, everyone would have that opinion. Setiap orang ada opinion. I even have a friend who's until today who is afraid of doing such things because they think that not doing that thing akan memberikan kecelakaan pada dia. It's up to your own belief. It's fine. It's okay. You tak suka sesuatu tak apa. You tak suka makan ikan, jangan makan ikan. You tak suka makan ayam, jangan makan ayam. But don't go out and spreading words or spreading lies in saying that those things are actually harmful for you without having concrete proof and facts. Okay? That's very, very important. That is very, very, orang kata sangat-sangat penting lah. Okay? Malaysians, you guys are smarter than this. You sangat-sangat pandai sebenarnya. Malaysians, I believe we are very smart. We are a very cultured people. We are very cultured people. We are very intelligent people out there who knows what's right and what's wrong. And when it comes to this thing, please, please, please think about the repercussions that could happen should you are spreading all those lies. So anti-vaxxers, as much as you wanna, pukul that gendang, you wanna shout out on the rooftops that saying that I'm an anti-vaxxer, aku tak nak divaksin. Fine. But don't go around spreading lies, spreading false news, fake news, saying that vaccine is not good for you. Vaccine is not correct for you. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. At the end of the day, it's harmful to you and your family and your loved ones. And what Melvin actually mentioned the other day, some of the anti-vaxxers out there who has gone through their life believing that vaccine is so dangerous to you, completely made a 180-degree turn in believing in the vaccine because orang tersayang mereka kena COVID-19 dan telah unfortunately has taken their lives. Please do not come to that position. Jangan sampai kesudahan sebegitu sampai baru itu you nak percaya yang vaksin is actually safe. Alright? Come on, Malaysians. We are better than that. We are so much better than that. Okay, itu adalah topik pertama. The first news that we want to share with you. But sticking similar to the first topic, we want to bring up to the second topic. As we all know, Malaysians, we are very much developing countries. Kita bukan negara maju lagi. Even negara maju pun ada masalah ni sebenarnya. We are still in a phase ataupun in a situation where a lot of beliefs are there. Kepercayaan ada. Tak kisahlah you beragama apa. Beragama Islam, beragama Buddha, beragama Kristian, dan sebagainya, Hindu dan sebagainya. There's a lot of beliefs that come with it in regards of how you live your life and kepercayaan, so on and so forth. As I mentioned just now, I mean, me being a Muslim, I do believe, in the practices of the Quran, in what our Prophet Nabi Muhammad has actually taught us, the things that we need to do and the things that we need to adhere to. But one thing that a lot of people have believed a lot, especially within these testing times, is the existence of BOMO, which is, in layman terms, in English terms, I guess you would call them witches, I guess, sorcerers, the ones that you see on Harry Potter, the movie. I don't know. Because orang-orang macam ni sebenarnya, telah menimbulkan banyak masalah, telah menimbulkan banyak isu di kalangan rakyat Malaysia khususnya. Why we're bringing this up is because it has been reported that a police has arrested a 60-year-old Bomo, or should I say, how old was he again? Let me just check my data to be really correct. A 67-year-old Bomo suspected of raping a 23-year-old woman, allegedly when treating her at her house in Kampong Tendong here last Friday. Dengar balik apa kata tu? Seorang Bomo, a witch doctor, 67 witch doctor has been arrested suspected of raping a 23-year-old woman. Telah ditangkap kerana disyaki merogol seorang wanita 23 tahun di kediamannya. Right. Itulah dia. Okay, let me gather my thoughts a bit. Let me gather my mood a bit. Okay, let me just continue with the news report first. According to the victim, she went to the Bomo's house with her mother and her husband to be and was asked by the Bomo to go to a treatment room through a door at the back of the house, and the woman claimed that the Bomo raped her in her room. First of all, kalau you pergi klinik, okay, you pergi klinik, you sakit kaki, you sakit tangan, you sesama, you batuk, you demam, doktor tu akan buat apa usually? What would the doctor do? The doctor would just take you inside, doing typical standard checks, maybe taking your temperature, checking your lungs using the stethoscopes. Kalau you sakit kaki, they would examine your leg, your knee, your toe, or whatever. And yeah, then the doctor would then either recommend you to go for a further treatment, nak pergi ambil X-ray ke, MRI ke, ataupun, you know, prescribing medicines. Worst case scenario. This Bomo, this imposter, Ayasu, they call him, advised the girl, a 23-year-old girl, who came for treatment with her mother and her husband-to-be. Pergi treatment, diajak masuk ke bilik belakang. And what happened? It was said that the girl was raped by the Bomo. Now, come on, guys. Again, I believe in traditional medicine. I do. Kadang-kadang ada petua-petua datuk nenek moyang kita yang kita still guna pakai sekarang. You know, kadang-kadang kalau kita ada kena demak campak ke, kadang-kadang kita ada yang daun whatever not, ada kita tempek kat badan kita. And then kadang-kadang ada certain remedies out there that we take which are not really, you know, sanctioned by a pharmacist or whatnot, but it works. Okay, it works. Tapi you nak pergi treatment untuk jumpa Bomo, meeting a witch doctor ni, untuk apa sebenarnya? Why would you go and see a witch doctor in the first place? Adakah you dirasuk? Adakah you apa orang kata, control by the other beings out there? It is wrong. As much as I want to blame, of course, first of all, I blame the Bobo for taking advantage of this girl who came in obviously with the greatest intentions, wanting to get herself healed, wanting to get herself properly checked up. So this Bomo is obviously, you know, taking advantage of the girl. And the girl pula, and I want to say the girl and the family juga, why go visit a witch doctor? Why go visit these skeptic people? Dengan menggunakan kuasa Tuhan, alasannya begitu, kononnya akan baik sahaja. It is just, I mean, susah nak cakap lah. We're living in the year 2021 right now, okay? And I know for a fact that there are still a lot of people, especially, and again, I'm not pointing fingers over here, but there are still some states out there who are still practicing this kind of thing. And again, there was even reported back in August, police confirmed receiving a report from a 15-year-old, 15-year-old girl who claimed that she has been molested by a Bomo who declared himself as a traditional healer. October 7, a man whose wife was afflicted by mysterious disturbance denied to contact a Bomo for help. Instead, the couple were duped of their jewelry by a traditional healer. Yang ni pula mencuri pula Bomo ni. Kreatif sungguh Bomo ni sebenarnya bila kita fikir balik. Ada yang molest, ada yang rape, ada yang mencuri. It is out of hands right now. It is something that we need to really understand how things actually work. We don't care. I mean, like, I personally don't mind if you want to get a second opinion when you want to get yourself treated in regards of, getting your health back on track. Contohnya, yalah kadang-kadang you don't really know whatever it is that's going on, and it is very, sometimes you just want to get a second opinion. You nak jumpa dengan orang just to, ease that confusion that you may have. But please, please, please understand that these people sometimes, even though kononnya they have the best intentions, they want to help you, but why risk yourself to this kind of things? And I'm not dissing everyone out there. I know there are a lot of people out there, a lot of orang-orang yang kuat agama, if I may say so, yang yalah help to treat people. These are fine people. These are fine men and women out there who's experienced in doing all these things. They are not taking advantage of their patients or their or whoever it is that come and meet them and everything. But I'm talking about the ones yang taking advantage, the ones that are ruining the lives of other people. Now that's just uncalled for. That is just something that should not happen at the end of the day. Again, kita nak tengok US pun masih lagi ada budaya, masih lagi ada culture where people actually go to meet with voodoo doctors or spiritual people to get themselves treated. Dapat kemenyan lah, makan ubat, whatever lah semua and everything. But again, get different opinions. Go to a modern practitioner and go. If you still want to get that different kind of opinion, you can just check out with them. But never leave yourself at the mercy of the spiritual healer. I guess because why? You will then be subjected into, you will put yourself at risk in being in these situations where you may regret it at the end of the day. So it is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, for you to remember at the end of the day, Bomo may have magics of their own, but you do your own magic, okay? You do your own magic by just making sure that you're protecting yourself. Make sure that you know what your rights are and knows what works and what doesn't. Because if this happens to you, it's definitely going to be too late for you to do anything about it anymore. All right? Two big topics, I would say. Anti-vaxxers and BOMO. Very interesting. I think that's why Melvin didn't want to come up with me today, because he's not interested in talking about this topic. But I love this kind of thing, because these are the things that keeps us discussing, keeps us talking with each other in really understanding whatever that is going on in Malaysia. As much as we want to think that our lives are being controlled by our devices, by our internet, by our computers and whatnot, there are still people out there who are still exposing themselves, giving themselves to these kind of treatments to go down the line. So yeah, whatever floats your boat, I guess. We are done here. Hope you guys enjoyed this particular episode. We'll definitely be back tomorrow for another segment. Do check us out. We are here every single day, Monday to Friday, from 12 p.m. on our social media accounts. Check us out, and we'll see you again tomorrow. We are done here. Signing out. Take care now. Goodbye.